Everyone, I want to show you all the books that are my September TBR to be read, as well as some dark academia vibes, because we all know September, it's the dark academia vibes. But I also am reading some things that practically are not for it, and I'm going to recommend some things if you are looking for dark academia books that I found on my bookshelf. So I hope this is of great help. Okay, so I'm currently reading The Other Black Girl. Some synopsis of The Other Black Girl. Basically, we have Nella, and she currently is working at not a bookstore. She's currently working as an editor at a publishing company called Wagner, and basically she is the only black girl there until finally there's another black girl called Hazel, and she thinks that she's gonna have a bonding experience, and finally she just has that breath of relief that she is not the only black girl, but she suddenly has a note that says leave Wagner now, and basically Nella can't believe that Hazel's been leaving those notes literally reading, but it just, what I've heard about it, it's the Devil Meets Prada / Get Out vibes, and this was actually, I've been excited for this book. This is probably my most excited book when I saw about it. It's been my most excited book of 2020-21, so I'm finally reading it, and so far so good. The next book that I'm currently reading is Persuasion. On a whim, I just started to read this because I just feel like it's the perfect autumn book, aesthetic wise. I have no idea if there's anything of autumn in this book, but I just, the color, and of course the leaves. Whenever I take a photo of like anything autumn, a cup of coffee or anything, this just brings out the autumn vibes. So that's why I picked it. Definitely this is for my dark academia. I give a shout out to my best friend because she bought it for me, Celeste. And basically what I've read about it is that it's a weird book, but I actually got it because Lexi, if you guys follow her, she's a booktuber and I love her. And so she said she read this during her dark academia book haul and book reading moments, and she actually said she enjoyed it. It's one of her favorites, and I just love bunnies, so I wanted to get this originally because it had the word bunny in it, but then I read that it's kind of a dark book, and honestly I've just read that it's really weird. And I forgot to mention that I got this at Book People. It's a bookstore in Austin, so it's just good memories with this book, but I'm finally going to read it. It's going to be off my TBR for this month. The next thing, I got this at Costco because it was super cheap, and I've been wanting to read this too. So this is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I hope I said his name right. And again, this is for my dark academia. I've got this recommended by the Storying Over, and she said that she loved the vibes. And basically there is a murder at this prestigious university, and we're gonna have to figure it out who actually did it. Mariana is the main character, and basically we're gonna see if her suspicions of there's gonna be a professor is actually right. So kind of a lot of thrillers that I have here. So far these are kind of suspenseful thrillers. And that's kind of my least favorite genre, so let's go. And then we have Ace of Spades. This was recommended to me, kind of. I just saw it on Book Instagram, just the cover itself. I was like, ooh, that's a beautiful cover. What's it about? And once I read like the synopsis, I was like very intrigued. But basically, again, I think even the Storying Over recommended this as dark academia because it's about a high school, prestigious high school. Basically, Gossip Girl meets dark academia. I'm gonna say that's a word. That word so much, guys. I'm so sorry. It's the beginning of fall. We're forcing it upon us. And it's a two of the prefix, I guess it means like head boy, or actually I have no idea what that means. Harry Potter taught me that it's like the best of the best, the ones chosen. I don't know if this is right, but there's been a murder in there, the ones that's been pegged, and it's like, so basically it's Gossip Girl meets Pretty Little Liars, because there's someone named Ace that's kind of like outing them, so they have to like clear their names or something like that. I got this also at Barnes & Noble's. I forgot to mention I also got this at Barnes and Nobles, and I got this when they were doing like a hardcover discount, and then I got this. It was just randomly 50% off, and I got it, and I saved so much money on it, so thankful for that. So those are mostly the ones I'm gonna be reading that I haven't been read. So these are the books I'm reading. Currently reading these two at the moment. I do want to mention that I will be renting from the library The Secret History, of course, because it's recommended. It's the #1 dark academia recommendation that everyone tells me about, that I see on Booktube. So definitely gonna get that from my library, because they currently have my recommendations for dark academia. So I read these books before I even knew what dark academia meant, and I should have known because I love the vibes of this book. But basically, this is the Private series. Let me see if I can zoom out more. So the Private series is about this girl named Reed, and she's currently attending a prestigious boarding academy. So high schoolers, and she's obsessed with what seems to be the it girls, which are the billing girls, the richest, the prettiest, the most smartest girls, and she just wants in, obviously. And then suddenly there is a murder of her boyfriend that she's trying to solve, and also escape the killer, because the killer is still on the loose. I will say this is actually, like, I think it's a 16, even 18 long series. I just recommend 1 through 4. Like, the story could have ended here, because it's a good ending. I really was shocked when she came out with the 5th book, because it kind of seemed to conclude here. But this was a great book. And funny, my dad actually got me this book first, which is the 4th book, which is really the end. But even then, this book was so good that I was just hooked immediately with it, and that I had to read the first 3, and I just completely was in love with the series. Another book that gives me dark academia vibes, of course, we all know, Harry Potter. I do have all the books. I'll show it to you here. I have actually even these beautiful dust covers. The first book is on the back, as well as the 5th book. Just wanted to give it more of an aesthetic. I'm so sorry for my little, I'm so sorry, temper. So I'm just putting it out because this is my favorite cover of the dust jackets. By the way, I'll link where I got these dust jackets on the description below. It's by Minimal Planet, so you can find them on Etsy, honestly. But this is my favorite, and this is really hot. Got me hooked on Harry Potter. But obviously, just Harry Potter gives the dark academia vibes, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Another book that I want to kind of show. It's not really. It's very. No, actually, I do think it's kind of dark academia. Maybe more light academia, because there's no like murder or thriller or mystery. But it is based on a boarding school, and again, it's a prestigious boarding school. She wants to be the it girl, but it honestly is just a story about a girl. I will recommend this more like for people like who are Sally Rooney fans, who are more. This is more character driven rather than plot driven. Sometimes it's just, I feel like you're reading about a girl coming of age kind of book, because you go through the 4 years of her high school at a boarding school, and I personally really enjoyed it. I think I even enjoyed it even more that I got it for $1, because I got this at a library and they were selling it. It was more like a donate $1 and get one of these free books, and I was just very intrigued by the title, because again, I love that boarding school academic life. And that's back, and I was like, this looks like a hit, and so definitely recommend this also. Alright guys, but this is definitely my September to be read. I'll let you guys know if I'll actually even do a vlog. I thought I would share that with you guys, and just wish me luck. I'm excited.